y'all, welcome back to Our New Image. I am your Oracle Jeweler Ladon, back with another reading, and today we will be looking into the situation regarding the Aries for the month of November 2019. So, Aries, first of all, if any of you guys missed me, I apologize, but I had some things that I had to deal with for the last few months, and now that that's dealt with, I am back with the jump off. Same old same going on. Y'all know what's going on here. So I'm not gonna stall y'all out or hold y'all up much longer. Um, Cards have already been prayed over, dealt, and I've taken a little bit of a look-see into them, but y'all know I get intuitive hits as I get to talking to y'all. So we're gonna see, what messages come. But for the energy surrounding your situation for the month of November, Aries, we have the attachment card at the head of the read, which is what's on your mind or your counterpart, however it resonates. Then we have the Temple Path card for the reality of the situation. We have the Storm Warning card in the reverse for the current or recent past energies. And we have the Healer of Ages for the future energy. So just based off these four cards alone, it's telling me like someone, the attachment card and the temple card is like somebody's thinking about a relationship or an attachment that they have with someone, possibly their counterpart or whatever. I feel like you guys had a turbulent past with the storm warning in reverse. Like it's like the storm, you got the warning, the storm actually came through, and now it's like the quiet after this, the calm after the storm. Like you've already, like it's already happened, you've already dealt with it, so now what? That we're at the so now what part. And it's like somebody, whether you, your counterpart, or the both of you guys are thinking about this attachment and this relationship, and what's the right thing to do about it. And I feel like somebody may want to get married because this temple path, sometimes this temple path card to me sends messages of like marriage, and I'm kind of getting that here. And then the Healer of Ages in the future energy, there's possibly a chance that these things could happen because it's like you've already been through the worst. So what's next? Like, are we going to heal this, and get this on the right track? Like, so then in the from the romantic angels deck, we have the very soon card, and it reads, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then we have the attraction card, which reads, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So something seems to be going on where like maybe you and someone that you broke up with you, however it resonates, are put in a situation where you guys have to be around each other, have to deal with each other, however it goes. And it's like someone can't fight their attraction for the other person. It's like, damn, like he look good, or damn, she look good. Like, and it kind of brings up nostalgia, and it kind of, make somebody want that old thing back. All right. So from the abundance deck, we have savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose. And that card happens to be right next to the Temple Path card. So I'm feeling like whatever your thoughts are, whatever your plans are, you need to save for it now. Like staying ready so you won't have to get ready type of energy. Like if you feel like you and this person can be headed towards marriage or whatever, if you just have something in mind that you want to utilize your funds for, you need to save for it now. That's why this card is next to the Temple Path, talking about the path to feeling secure. Okay, as you focus upon your life purpose. And then we have the Healer of Ages card. So it's letting you know, like, whatever's back. I feel like something's about to happen for the Aries. And you need to save your money now so that you can be ready for it in the future when it comes up. And then block out distractions. Your life, two cards reading about life purpose. So I'm gonna pull from the purpose deck for you guys, because I got two cards here talking about your life purpose. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Okay, so it's based like on another note as far as abundance goes and manifesting and getting your heart's desire. It's time to save money and it's time to block out the distractions. So if your distractions involve money and what you do with your money, like you gotta get more focused on what it is that you actually want in your actual life purpose. So let me look into this purpose deck for you guys because I'm just curious. Two cards talking about life purpose and one reading for me. Like I gotta see. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? And at the bottom of the deck we have wait, pause, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Okay. So I don't know what that means for you guys, how that resonates for you guys. I'm gonna read from the book. Okay, give me 1 second. Because I was talking about marriage here or something. So I don't know, maybe I don't know, is somebody trying to propose, or y'all talking about, y'all in talks or whatever about marriage or something? Is somebody around you that you have an attachment with triggering you, like you need your space from them? I did not plan on getting all into this, but you know, you move where spirit leads you. Okay, so the mirror card. The filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time, through our own projections. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to take a look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering you in you. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you? Healer of the ages. Okay. Talk to him, God. Okay, back to the reading. Could they be opportunities to heal something in you, or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal. If we do not realize that we are attracted, okay, you can't make this shit up. If we do not realize that we are attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. The bad, those we despise are envious. And when I was shuffling the energy cards, the envy card did no. Was it the energy? No, it was the abundance deck. When I was shuffling, the release jealousy card jumped out. So there's a message for the Aries in this reading. There's a message in all the readings, but I feel like this is something important. Like, this is something that you need to move forward in your life. Those we despise are envious of and put down. We do not realize that they trigger something in us. Then it is still yet to be. Let me read this again. If we do not realize that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed. I feel like a comma should have went there. Like, I don't know. That's just the way I write. Like, if it needs to be a pause in the words, like, I just put a comma there. And my mom, who happens to be like an English major, I think that's what she had got her bachelor's, and she's like, it's too many commas. But I'm just like, I need a pause there. Like, I don't know. Needs to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded ourselves. Who or what is triggering you? What is in you that they are triggering? What part of you longs to be witnessed? Okay, so that's the mirror card. So now we're going to look up no. That was at the bottom of the deck. You are being called to either pause or say no. Saying yes to something that isn't in alignment with you will drain your energy and your time. Hold out for a congruent, aligned 100% yes. Often we are looking for guidance to make a decision. It can be frustrating not to move into clear and considered action. However, timing is everything, and not receiving clear guidance is actually guidance in itself. We all go through times known as waiting periods. These times are crucial for our body to regenerate, the new path to formulate, and the universe to begin creating things on our behalf. You do not need to be plowing forward all the time to move forward. A potent, congruent yes when the time is right will put you ahead leaps and bounds. Don't force things now just because it seems like the only option. Take a breather and wait. The waiting is actually very productive, for when the time for movement comes, you will be ready to dive right in. Use this time to regenerate and ponder what you truly want. Consider the options. If the options are not clear, don't fear, because this time is a gift. Use it to tend to your garden and take a rest. To take a moment from your busy life to clear the decks, and prepare for the time in the future. For come spring, and it happens to be fall going into winter, and spring will come. So, message. For come spring, clarity will bloom, and you will have the reserves, space, and drive to say yes and act and move quickly. Say no, postpone, or wait. Okay? So I feel like adding that into the reading, like there's going to be some type of proposal that may come soon based on attraction. And I think like either you're going to be confused or you may not know what to do. But during this time before the proposal or whatever it is actually comes, you need to take this time to heal within yourself. And like they said, figure out who or what is triggering you, or what is in you that is allowing certain things to be triggering you. And if you don't have clarity on the matter now or when it comes, then you might want to just pump your brakes on that and hold off on that. Okay? Because you got some healing to do within yourself. Like, you got to take a look into the mirror. And maybe this is talking about something with the storm warning in the reverse being in the past. Maybe this was something that was going on in the past, and now you're actually in that time where you're actually reflecting and looking in the mirror and trying to figure out what's the right thing to do, because in your reality of the situation, the Temple Path card is here. This card here, this attachment card, I don't know if y'all can see that. There we go. Do y'all see that the environment that she's in? That doesn't look too good. So I'm feeling like something about this past relationship, it just triggers you and takes you to a negative place. And because there's also a mask in this attachment card, I don't know if y'all are like in talks of reconciling, and it looks good and it looks promising, but in the back of your mind, it's like you remember how that made you feel, and I think now you're starting to get triggered. Something's going on that's triggering you. Those purpose cards. I'm glad I went into that deck, because it's like, I feel like something may look good right now, or something may look promising right now with that attraction card being here. And you may even be getting a proposal from it, but it's like kind of like a warning, like, remember what the fuck. Remember what was going on. Remember. Don't forget. Like, hold on. Wait a minute. Because you keep going back to the same thing. Because when it come back around, it's like, what's they called, the honeymoon phase. Like, everything looks all good and it seems really good, but it's like in the back of your mind you keep getting triggered because something's not exactly right. Like, let's go to the clarifying cards. Them purpose cards just change the whole reading up. But you gotta, when spirit tell you to go, you gotta go. You heard? You go where the spirit leads. Spirit leads, you follow. People think I'm impulsive because I do things because spirit, God will tell me, like, do this right now, do that right now. And I'll do it, and I may not understand it, but then it turns out to be for my good, because it's like me moving like this when God told me to, and nothing was going on. Like, somebody shot a gun right here, and then right when I moved, it was like, oh, it missed you. It can miss me. You heard? It ain't gonna work. Alright, so at the head of the read, the attachment card, as we discussed already, is being clarified with the Emperor and the Five of Cups. And here is your trigger. Whether it's within you and you are the Emperor, something is making you sad. And based on this attraction card here and what she's looking at, it's like you are seeing something and it's making you sad and it's triggering you. Or there's somebody that you are attached to who may be acting firm and stern, but they're actually triggered, and they're actually kind of sad because, like I was saying earlier, like, they may just be so attracted to you, and it's like every time they see you, they like, damn, like, I miss this over here, Five of Cups is sadness, nostalgia, reminiscing, you know, longing for that old thing, want that old thing back. Past, current, however it resonates. Storm warning in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. I really feel like somebody, when they see their ex, they get triggered. They get triggered just off the sight of their ex. If they see their ex's face in person, and more importantly in person, because when you're around somebody in person, you can see them, you can feel their energy, you can see how they react to being in your presence, you can smell them, you can hear them, you know. And if you can't be on them the same way you were in the past, it's like you miss that, you know. But in the past, with this relationship, with that Seven of Swords, sneaking, deception, a lot of times when I see the Seven of Swords, I see stealing. But I'm looking at these fingers, and I never looked at them before. Their fingers are actually holding on a sword. So it's like you can think that you're getting over on somebody, or somebody thought they were getting over on you, or they thought they were getting over on you, but they in turn hurt themselves. Why? Because their fingers were holding these swords. So while they were hurting you, they were hurting themselves. And now they're like, listen, this Five of Cups energy. But they put it on this Emperor mask, like this attachment card talks about. Can y'all see that? Okay. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a mask there. So it's like somebody, just like in the last read, was faking and fronting, you know. But, you know, when you do things to people that hurt people, and you lie to people, and you deceive people, and you cheat people based on a love type of relationship, it's like once somebody's gone, you can't get it back. And if you hurt yourself while hurting somebody else, that's just a karma. That's karma that you got to deal with. You have to deal with that. I feel like somebody... pictures. I don't know why I'm seeing pictures in this temple path, because these bulbs around this temple to me kind of look like flashing lights, like paparazzi lights. So maybe pictures. They talk about technology in this blocking out distractions card. Pictures on technology, social media is like a distraction for somebody, because they go and look and lurk on somebody's page and get sad because they still attracted to this person, and they reminisce and they get nostalgic about what once was. But you know, when you hurt other people, you can and will in turn hurt yourself. So the reality, the temple path card is being clarified with bada boom, bada bing. Here it goes. The Three of Swords and the Two of Swords in the reverse. So before I read the purpose cards, this was telling to me like two different things. Like, there was some heartbreak. There is some heartbreak. Somebody's feeling heartbreak, and I think that they want to come out of it with this Two of Swords in reverse. Because for me, sometimes the Two of Swords means like a block, like you can't go any further. And it's in the reverse. So it's telling me like, on one hand, somebody is in heartbreak and they want to come out of it. You know, they're not putting a block up. They're not putting their guard up. They're kind of with this five of cups being here, like being vulnerable. And I don't think that they're necessarily expressing it just yet, because it's next to the Emperor card. So, excuse me, I don't think they're expressing it just yet, but I think those feelings are there, and it's kind of like they're about ready, kind of basically to explode and, you know, let it be known how they really feel. Then on the other hand, I feel that somebody is heartbroken, has been heartbroken, was heartbroken, however it resonates. And it's like they were indecisive, because on one hand they wanted to go back, on another hand it was just like it is what it is. But I feel like with this Two of Swords, which also can speak about needing to make a decision or indecisiveness, like they've kind of come to terms with it and just let it be. So it's like, okay, well, if this is what it is, what it is. So, you know, let me just deal with my heartbreak. So that's like twofold. Like on one hand, one person is like, okay, I've dealt with this, or I'm dealing with this, it is what it is. And then on the other hand, it's like somebody's ready to come out of heartbreak. They don't want to have this block up anymore. And they may, like I said, try to come with a proposal, but take heed to those purpose cards. If somebody try to propose to one of y'all Aries out there, or Aries, you trying to propose to somebody, it may not be the time right now. Like, it may not be the time right now, no matter how bad you want it. Like, it just may not be the time right now, for real. Healer of Ages card is being clarified. Well, for the future energies, Healer of Ages card is being clarified with the Ace of Sword and the Knight of, the King of Pentacles. I think this is the no. This is the no, because Ace of Swords is truth and fact and communication and thoughts and having your head on right. All these aces always, for me, just indicate, like, whether it be messages or gifts or whatever, like straight from God. And I feel like God is saying no. Like, God is telling somebody to say no to this King of Pentacles in the reverse, because this person is not stable. Whether it be financially, whether it be stable in mind, stable in actions of ways of being. Like, this person does not bring instability. They don't bring in stability. They bring instability because of this card here. And that's the trigger. It's like somebody may be missing the attachment, but like I said, in the back of your mind, you will never forget this. You will never forget the way that they did you, the way that they played you. It's just like, you know, and that's why I feel like somebody just kind of like, it is what it is. I'm going to just take this time. I accept this heartbreak. I accept this L. But I don't want to move forward, and I'm making a decision on that. While some other people may be like, okay, I want to come out of this heartbreak because I miss this person or they miss me, and they're going to come in and express it. They're going to come in and express it. But the cards are giving me the message from God, okay? And God is showing me in the cards to tell you to say no, or to either pause and wait and see things for what they really are, or postpone this until a later time, until the healing is actually done. But somebody want that old thing back. Yep. All right, Aries, this has been your reading for the month of November 2019. I would like to send you all love, kisses, and blessings. And I'll get with y'all the next time. You heard? So this is Jula the Don signing out. Ciao Bella. Arrivederci. I don't know what that means, but all that good stuff. I'll see y'all the next time. Peace.